Let's talk about this parasocial narrative that has come. I don't want to say, all right, this is the disclaimer that I want to give. I'm not saying that creators should have the need or the responsibility or the mindset to meet every single one of their fans, or followers. I don't love the fan word. I think followers is better. I don't even know if I love that word, but yeah. I'm not saying that. But to feel proud to say, oh, this is parasocial. We will never meet. We will never be friends. You're creating this fake relationship with me and I cannot comply. I will never comply because you guys are too many. Saying that out loud with the tone of, oh, look at me, I'm so woke. I'm so, telling it how it is. Telling it kind of even with a proud tone bothers me. It really does. And it's not because I have a parasocial relationship with any of these creators. I know they're just entertainers. I don't think I know them at all. Honestly, I take inspiration as any other creator should. But I mean, it's not that deep for me. I understand it's not, it's not healthy to have that relationship. But on the other end, for you to be proud, toning, oh, this is parasocial, I just find it kind of ego, narcissistic trait. I just kind of find it like a little bit weird. Because I remember seeing Markiplier cry. I remember seeing Markiplier cry a couple of years ago. And the explanation that he gave was that he realized, holy shit, I'm never going to be able to say thanks. I'm never going to be able to show my gratitude to every single one of these guys. The moment that sinked in, look at the difference of the reaction. The moment that he understood, holy shit, this is kind of parasocial. Because I will never be able to be thankful to each individual ever. Because there are too many. And as human beings, we're not made for that. We're not made for interacting with millions of people. And his reaction was crying. He was not proud. He was not happy about it. He was devastated because he realized, holy shit, I feel so thankful for every single one of you. And I will never be able to say thank you and meet every one of you. You changed my life forever. You made me who I am today. And I will never be able to say thank you properly to every one of you. I'm not saying you should try to do that, because obviously you won't be able to create content. I'm saying you should not feel happy because you can't. You should not feel, holy shit, yeah, perfect. Yeah, let me rub it in their faces. You should never fucking do that. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, man. Imagine being... This is kind of exaggerating, but it isn't. Imagine being a homeless guy, right? A homeless guy has nothing, suicidal, lost in the whole fucking world. Imagine going to sleep one day in your miserable life and waking up the next day with $1 million in your hand. how grateful would you feel? Probably very, right? How devastating will it be for you to know that somebody changed your life to that level of degree and you don't have the ability to say thank you personally? Imagine that. Wouldn't you feel like shit? Like, holy shit, you have given me so much and I can't give you even a greet because there's too many of you. And you guys feel this way about me. You have given me all of this. And I will never be able to properly, one by one, say thanks. You shouldn't feel happy about that. And that's the difference between a creator that really loves his community, really feels this level of gratitude with his community, and an egotistical, narcissistic person. I wouldn't say narcissistic, egotistical person, more of a person with those tendencies, right? And I'm saying this well knowing that one of my favorite creators in the platform of YouTube and Twitch is Ludwig, and he is probably one of the persons that has mostly rubbed this narrative. But I have to say it, I'm not happy with this narrative. I know that they're not saying something that is false. I just don't like the tone. I just don't like the pride behind it. I don't like the rub it on your face. So I feel there's a reason why creators like Markiplier cried when they realized that. Because that's devastating. I couldn't imagine that. I couldn't imagine accepting that. And if I make it, I probably will have to accept that. I will have to accept that I won't be able to do that. But I won't be happy. I won't be like, we're not friends. It's parasocial. I wouldn't fucking do that. I'd be like, it's devastating for me to say this. But I have come to the realization that I will not be able to personally greet and thank each one of you. That's how I see it, man. Once again, I'm not saying you should try to get yourself to a point where you can meet. I'm not saying that. It's not healthy. Probably will destroy your career because you won't be able to make content anymore. It is understandable. It is okay to not be able to do that because nobody expects you to be able to, you know, make that happen. But that doesn't mean you should be like, oh, look at me. So I'm gonna rub it in your face. I don't care. Deal with it. Fuck you, man. That's not okay. That's really not okay. And I feel this narrative comes more from creators not wanting this awkward exchanges between fans. Because let's face it, if a fan has a parasocial relationship with you, he probably believes that whenever he sees you, he can, like, you know, say, hey, I love you. Can I hug you? Oh, can I have a time, you know? Because they might feel entitled for the reciprocation. I understand where that comes from. I understand how somebody can feel uncomfortable with that and just come out with this narrative. Well, we're not friends. Stop doing it, please. Like, I don't know you. I can't reciprocate that. But there's a way. There's a way you should feel. And it's not like proud, rub it on your face. It's more like, hey, I know you feel this way. And he has broken my heart over and over again to not be able to reciprocate this. And I'm so sorry because of that, you know. So that's what I've been thinking. That one has bothered me for a minute.